Go pick me up. She'll be like, hey, let's kick it. I got some kri-kri. Kri-kri is like a ghetto way to say tweak in Spanish. And I don't know. I'll be like, fuck it, it's there. Why not? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do it, tell you the truth. I don't. I want to get my shit together right now. I just have it right there. Just, you never know. You never know. Like, you never know. I wouldn't be able to know why they say, like, that crystal meth has to do, like, a lot in, like, I don't know, I guess the gay community or whatever, because I don't know. I just see any drug as possible, you know? Not just that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. Like, in my case, I do everything. I don't give a fuck. Crystal, coke, pills, shrimp, mushrooms, you name it, I've done it, casi almost everything. Flaca, what are we doing about this shit?
Look, right now, we came to set our heads.
I know, my mom just told me to calm fucking down right now because he said that she called cops and her cops are fucking hot. I'm like, why the fuck?
And they're tracing your number.
Yes,
you know what? Good thing that you stopped me on fucking Mission and Valley because we were gonna end up right now in a different place. Fool.
I know, that's what I'm telling you, fool. And I
was.
That's good that we left we took off in his car because I'm like, that's good that I left my fucking phone in there and they ain't gonna know shit about us shit. I don't gangbang, fool, and the reason is that my brother bangs and they think that I'm from fucking his gang, fool, and that's why they were like, fuck, fuckies. I'm like, man, fuck y'all, fools, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker was about to fucking kill my ass right there, fool, in front of my mom and my sister, because they were the two. Oh,
Only believe something.
Sí, ¿qué hiciste, hacer? ¿Por qué le dices el número de teléfono mío, man? ¿Qué, man? Ya sé que te quedas despreocupada, ma, pero hold the fuck up. Que me tienen el teléfono trace. They're tracing my fucking calls, ma. Tú sabes que no puedes de verdad. Cada 3 putos minutos me está llamando la puta policía de diferentes números de área, ma. Me está llamando del 323, 213, 818, 562 en private calls, ma. De 5 putas llamadas me están llamando, ma. No, ¿por qué les voy a contestar, ama? Me van a chingar, van a saber. They're gonna be like Carlos Gomez, 270 East 38th Street. La están trazando, ma, te estoy diciendo. ¿Quieres que me largue a la puta cárcel? Es lo que quieres, ¿verdad? Ma, es que ¿por qué chingados le dices? Ma, le dije yo a Kaina, dile a mamá que no le dé el fucking phone number. Que es lo que van a hacer, ama, me van a trazar las llamadas y... Oh my fucking god, I swear. ¿Todavía siguen pasando los hijos de su puta madre por ahí? Dime que si están pasando, sí o no. Ok, si no me dices, güey, para allá. Ok, pues dime si siguen pasando para arriba y para abajo, sí o no. Ok, pues bye. Entonces voy a averiguar por mí mismo. Don't know what to do really right now with life. Don't know what path to take. It's just all crazy. I keep falling in the same place and doing drugs, trying to do good for me, myself, but all these fucking demons keep taking over me. They say being crazy is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result or outcome. And if that's what defines crazy, I guess I may be a crazy motherfucker too. I'm crazy in my head.
Someone who understands. I can't be a good soldier. I can't be a good son. Can't be a good lover. You're number one. You're number one. The hunter.
Me ponen a pensar, a valorar pues lo que tengo, que lo estoy perdiendo, lo estoy echando a perder si no me controlo con todo el pedo de andar tomando, de andar todavía en los clubs y nomás de pensar todas las veces que me puse aquí pedo y que no me acuerdo cómo llegaba a mi cuarto, pero nomás de pensar en eso, de qué tal si me hubiese caído. Sí le estoy cagando gacho con él.
He looked at me straight in the eyes and told me, you need to leave. You need to leave before you get hurt. before you fucking get hurt. So
we went out to this club here in downtown, and we're having a lot of problems. We're having a lot of discussions. The last argument, and before we got into the club, it was just all that insecurity, all that drinking. I don't even remember, man. I just remember I got really fucked up. Estoy dando cuenta de que no necesitas tomar para salir, especialmente cuando estoy tratando de tener una relación.
I just don't know how to deal with it. So it was really new to me.
Lo que me define el estar en este país, el no tener papeles, el no saber qué va a pasar, me da un poco de como el final de una película que no sabes cómo va a terminar. Siempre, a veces que me dan ganas de olvidarlo, ganas de no pensarlo y me pongo a tomar. Y no siento que me pongo a tomar solo, no me gusta tomar solo, me gusta tomar con compañía porque quiero olvidar esa dificultad social que me define como diferente, ilegal, sin oportunidad. Tengo oportunidad, yo sé que estoy haciendo cosas buenas, pero en el momento que se entere alguien o que pierda mi trabajo por esos 9 dígitos que no tengo, que no pueda terminar mis estudios. Cuando recién me moví aquí a Downtown, me tocó una vez de que me fui a un bar muy famoso que está aquí unas cuadritas y me puse bien pedo. Y amanecí en el cuarto de alguien y fue algo muy gráfico, muy disturbado. No sé, no me acuerdo si usé condón o no, para serte sincero. Y luego había sangre. Me acuerdo que me dio tanto miedo el no saber y luego recibir una llamada de esta persona que ni me acuerdo quién era, que me acaba de decir que era VIH positivo. Me acuerdo que me dije, ¿qué haría si fuera yo positivo? ¿Qué haría si me infectara haciendo el trabajo?
The wind directs me to reflect on both internal and external forces that shape my identity. It is more than that of a gay Latino in Los Angeles. There's so much more to who I am, intersecting identities, pulling me in all directions of the wind, east, west, south, north, simultaneously. It's intense. I recognize that there's more than one wound to heal, more than one struggle that I feel. But there's an ignorance that blinds us all, like the burning sunset on the horizon, from seeing the greater picture, that greater evil that has me alone in the hills searching right now. For those colored boys who speak softly, let this truth be proof of my loyalty. Make human dignity a priority because all of us are part of a greater history. I will build a stage on top of the world because you too have something to say, knowing that the beauty in our color stands defiant to racist, sexist, homophobic people. I am our history. We are their history.
I don't know. It was a regular day. I was just out in the streets, my friends, my cousin. We get pulled over by cops. And so I was slanging them and doing it at the same time. And ended up getting caught up in the game, Once they take us out of the car, start searching us, they find out like that I had like drugs on me. So they booked me in, took me in. That afternoon when they took me in, at nighttime I called my mom. And I'm like, Mom, I'm in jail. She's like, why? She sounded upset though, so I kind of knew that my cousin had already told him that I got caught and everything. So I'm like, for possession of pills. And she's just like, what kind of pills? I'm like, drugs. And she's like, she started busting down crying, like telling me, I already heard the story and everything, that you got pulled over with your cousin and friends and they took you in, so what's gonna happen? She told me, I'm like, I don't know. They keep telling me that I have to wait to see a judge, this shit, like, to see what's gonna happen, if I'm gonna do time or what's gonna happen. And in the background, I was hearing my baby sister crying, and that's what fucked me up. I was just like, damn, like, I fucked up, I was realizing shit. She's like, how long? I'm like, just wait, tomorrow I'll be there. That's what I told her, I remember. But And really, I wasn't knowing how long was I gonna be in there for. I came out, I remember she ran up to me and jumped on me and hugged me, and she's like, "You're not leaving no more, huh? You're not leaving." I'm like, "No, I'm not leaving, baby."
This is glad. It's my office. This is where I work. I like it here a lot. And I have a printer right next to me. Look at that huge swath of low residential area. So much you could do with that. If it's like a talk show and someone will say something out of pocket, then I can't really. But I'll record it anyway and bring it to my boss's attention, Monica.
And unfortunately, it's on the murder of a transgender woman in Puerto Rico. Not only is it a sad story, but they used the wrong pronouns in speaking about her, writing about her. Yeah, en F. Fue encontrado, estrangulado, etcétera, etcétera. Unfortunately, they used male pronouns. And then weirdly, in the article, they talk about another transgender woman who was also killed named Ashley. In writing about her, it's feminine pronouns.
Right.
So I reached out to the reporter. I found out the reporter's name.
At GLAD, Monica Trasandis was the Spanish language director. She has that kind of relationship with the media here in LA, media in New York, the Spanish language newspapers and television. So I think that she has probably a lot of resources. I mean, I just started, so I'm learning. I think we have that at GLAD.
We understand that there might have been misconceptions about our group and what we're just trying to do, and so that there is a fair, balanced story when stories do come out.
While GLAD is working on it day in, day out, to be kind of the watchdog of what's happening in the media, we want to be able to support GLAD's work from a community perspective. Right. So it may help if there's a meeting with media, and the media see not only GLAD, but also members of the community that are here to vouch for what GLAD's doing.
Part of it is that people already know we exist. We just need to take off the sunglasses and say, hey man, try on these sets of glasses, we are here. We've always been here, you know that.
Primera vez que estamos teniendo esta conversación, la primera vez en Los Ángeles, you know what I mean? So I think this is a big deal. We're hoping that this coalition of the various different gay Latino organizations that are existing in LA will help be able to be that community partner that Ari's talking about.
It's a lot like bell bottoms. When you first see them, you're like, ew, they're not very attractive. I don't really like them. And then you kind of see that your friends have them, and then you see them around, and then suddenly you want a pair. And then they're accepting. And that is kind of where we're at. We're right in the middle. We're kind of like, we kind of look good. We're not quite sure. What's that bridge? What's that bridge we have to build, or that hurdle we have to go over? But I think that's where we're at.
Together, people of faith across this nation and across this state.
Muy abierta en lo que es la espiritualidad, lo que es Dios, lo que es la religión. Tengo diferentes amistades que a mí también me han introducido al catolicismo. Pues yo crecí católico casi toda mi vida. Mis familias cristianas ahora se transformaron en cristianos, entonces una diferente perspectiva. Tengo amigos budistas. ¿Por qué no damos la oportunidad de ser gays y ser católicos, o ser gays y ser cristianos? Es un estereotipo que a mí no me gusta, la verdad. Yo no creo en ello. Yo sí quiero ir al templo, a un templo budista, encontrar paz, yo lo voy a hacer. Y aunque digan eso, yo lo voy a hacer, porque yo en mi persona, yo quiero encontrar esa espiritualidad, así sea cualquier religión o cualquier curandera. Hay preguntas que a veces no te puedes responder tú mismo.
Okay. Mi nombre es Rosalía. Soy consejera familiar y soy un healer.
Más que nada tengo algunas preguntas que hacerte acerca de mi persona, y mi pareja decidió acompañarme.
Lo que va a medir esto es solamente energía. Lo único que va a medir es cómo andas tú, balanceado o no balanceado. Nosotros tenemos centros en nuestro cuerpo que dependen de las emociones que tenemos dentro. esto lo va a medir. El aura todo el mundo lo tenemos, es como el disfraz, como el uniforme, como el costume que se ponen los astronautas para poder respirar en la luna. Si nosotros no tuviéramos aura, no pudiéramos respirar en la Tierra. Dios es...
Tiendo a encontrar una motivación, pero me regreso al pasado, a problemas que me han afectado desde, por ejemplo, desde que llegué a este país y no le encuentro la solución y vuelven a aparecer otra vez estos problemas y me vuelvo a oprimir, a deprimir o me desespero demasiado y quiero opciones rápidas.
Todas esas emociones que traes en tu corazón, porque lo que siento es que a ti no te gusta la injusticia y en ti hubo mucha injusticia en tu familia, en los seres que amas, entonces esa injusticia es la que te está dando a ti golpes internos, por eso te regresas al pasado. Tú dijiste algo bien claro, mi alcoholismo, cuando tú te adueñas de algo, él se adueña de ti. Te digo que nada es imposible, pero depende de ti. Todo el mundo puede ayudarte con consejos, con palabras, pero esa parte tienes que entender que alcohol o drogas o todo ese tipo de cosas negativas, lo único que hacen es hacerte débil. Hay miles de jóvenes en la misma situación que tú y es desesperante que agarran la vida más fácil, que son drogas, alcohol. ¿Por qué? Porque no tienen guía, porque no entienden, no saben qué hacer y se rinden. Y no es justo, creo yo, que la vida ya te dio varios talentos para salir adelante y por eso es que estás aquí.
Basado en lo que ella me dijo, yo pienso que voy a tomar muy en serio lo que es el alcohol, los problemas del pasado. Voy a hablar con mi familia y obviamente voy a tratar de respetarme a mí mismo para respetar a otros, como lo es mi pareja.
Caminando en la ciudad, caminando en la ciudad. Mami, dime qué pasó. Oh, yo te vi caminando en la ciudad modelando debajo del sol. Oh, no sé lo que está pasando, pero me está gustando. Dime qué pasó.
I've been clean for a while. I haven't been doing drugs, and keeps me focused on better stuff. Gives me more mentality, basically.
It's crazy, man, how LA's gone. It used to be, you know, just Pueblo, right, back in days, and now it's a fucking huge-ass metropolitan city.
As a matter of fact, I think it started like around here, like, oh no, down that way. I think LA area started down this area right here.
But you know what though, I like how it's still like a lot of raza, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what the influx of immigrants and all that shit and how Americanized, it's still gonna be pura raza. I mean, come on, the name of Los Angeles is so fucking, it's a long ass sentence, Los, you know? Angeles. It's like, la ciudad de Guadalupe, Los Angeles. It's fucking crazy, man. It's always gonna be raza out here.
Yeah. That's what I like about LA though. Like, you know, you feel like, I feel home. I feel like, I don't know, safe. That's how we could call it.
Yeah. Everyone thinks LA's all fake, but that's Hollywood. That's not LA.
I know.
LA's about as real as you can get, man. It's gritty, it's grimy, it's all the G's, gangster.
The real deal. I'm like, the real deal. Fuck that. And going from a drug world to like a no drug world shit, like, I'm just like, it made me realize a lot of stuff, you know, like stuff that I was missing out on, like kicking it with family, kicking it with friends. I was like in my own little world when I was in this world, you know, so actually, like, I don't know, like, yeah, me hizo realizar, like, everything I have in life. That's number one that it made me realize what life is, you know. Life is a valuable thing. Appreciate that you have it, you know, because sometimes people wish to have, like, one of their people that are gone, people que se le han ido, you know, like, people que se han muerto, people that had died shit in the past, like, they wish they could bring them back shit, and that's what I appreciate now, life. I'm like, you know, like, that's the biggest thing to appreciate, because you never know when it's gone, you know? Also got new piercings. Started getting my teeth fixed, kind of fixed, because all these years of drugs really fucked me over, fucked my teeth up to the point they were chipping off in pieces, you know, and it's fucking me over, you know? Better than before. So that's what they're doing. They're filling in the gaps that I have right here from tooths that were like falling apart. Because I had fucked crackhead teeth. Well, yeah, I talked to my sister here and there, but like my dad, remember, my dad and my brother, no, I just kicked them out, like completely. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with them anymore, and it's working out good. Yeah, I'm nervous, like I'm all shaky. I'm like,
I'm fucking scared of the dentist.
That's it.
My name is, as you guys know, Edgar Alejandro. They call me Alex. Thank you guys for coming all over. If you use your personal experience, share it from who you are. Don't use other people's opinions. Para mí lo que me gusta acerca de bienestar, de la organización como compañía, es el sentido de familia que le da uno a sí mismo y a la comunidad.
Feel comfortable of himself? Because he didn't feel comfortable. Like, I don't know, me, like sometimes, like, that's why I guess kids more now kind of accept themselves, even though you think, like, oh no, now they're coming out more young. No, it's because, like she said, she knew when she was 7. She just didn't express it because she felt, like, closed in by everyone.
I guess when I talk to my friends about it, oh, what did you think about gay people when you were there or when you were growing up? It's like somebody who wants to be the girl, or like wants to be a girl and who wants to be attracted to like the same sex or whatever. So they will do that in a way to show them, like, because women do that when they're like with their mannerisms. Some women do that. So I guess that's what they're attributing that to.
Sometimes it's okay to embrace that if you don't know, you don't have to force to come out to something that you're not sure of. That's why sometimes I disagree, like, okay, if you're 15 and your friend looks really gay, or your cousin looks extremely gay, and you don't know if he has slept with men, just let him, like you said, it's okay, your family already embraces it, but if he doesn't come out and he is okay with however he looks or acts or talks, that's okay too. That's just another part of our sexuality, I guess. Cada de mis compañeros tiene un trabajo diferente y mi trabajo para mí es esencial como
One conversation with me, all of a sudden, like, this crazy about so, like, work and school.
Pretty salvi.
Yeah.
Woman. A year and a half ago, I thought, I had all of these thoughts and ideas. I just didn't know how to put them into action. That's what I'm doing now with this organization, with you all. I came out to my mom last year. I think spent years not doing it because of some fear of rejection, and it was unfounded.
Right now, I'm at my friend's house where we formed the Alumni Association to sell. We wanted to channel the energy and the talent that we created as undergraduates and as alumni to really empower and build the resources for the larger community.
But it's real, and I think that we have, a lot of room in our community to really move and grow in that respect, but I think that a lot of the support is there. We just need to reach out and talk about it.
What makes me keep going, at the end of the day, I'm proud to be who I am, of what I stand for. I'm proud to be gay, salvadoreño. I love my family, and I think all of that will keep me going. Life is a lot better now. I kept persistent. I got hired full time at GLAD. as a Spanish language media strategist. I got insurance now, health insurance. I came out to my mom, my grandma, my tia. And it's a big relief not having to sneak around anymore. And all this is because I made the effort. And I learned that from my own experience that if you ever feel like you're stuck, we'll support you. Or if you think that no one else supports you, you can support you. You will support you. And that's how you'll make it.
I'm going through a new journey right now in life. I'm starting to take all these negative people away from me, bringing new positive people in my life. And what I want to do right now is really enroll in school, and I promise I am going to enroll in school because I want to further my career. I don't want to be a lowlife, and do nothing. 10 years may pass and I'm still doing nothing, I want to be something good in life. As far as my future, I'm not interested in any other foods right now, except that one guy in prison, but it's not going nowhere. I just been single, basically, not talking to nobody right now. I haven't talked to no fools, basically, right now. Been doing my own thing, been doing myself, Be you and love yourself, respect yourself. Because at the end, it's only you and nobody else.
Parents, it's time to bring your child home, to understand and become one with your ancestral spirit. The world has changed, and we have evolved. We have awakened. The violence has ended. Love, communication, understanding, acceptance have all prevailed. These same issues transcend borders because sisters and brothers worldwide are resisting this very same system. The stories that we were told about our place in the world do not make sense anymore, and we have been left to navigate the concrete jungle of a city, to reconnect, remember, relive. Today is your day to break free. You are the healer, king, lost, love, savior, warrior that you've been looking and waiting for.